Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I'm back with some more A Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Last time we did some main mission stuff, and now we are kind of in the thick of it. The case is all starting to unravel. We're gonna find out a lot of exciting things in these upcoming chapters.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
So we chased Anna's ghost over to the Galaxy of Terror after investigating Thomas's apartment. There was a call that came in, supposedly, that said he was there, but no one was there when we got there. Alright. Should I change my suit? Hi, Pizza Gamer, how's it going? Oh wait, I don't have this suitcase here. Okay, maybe I can't change my suit. Happy Thursday! You have a good day today? Ooh, right here, two shadows will come popping out of the fire. Hi, Caladary! How's it going? Oh, there we go. You died. Oh, usually they're like, they pop out and they usually do like a jump scare. I guess not this time. I'm doing well. I'm happy tomorrow's Friday. Fun, fun, fun. The remaster is delayed? Oh no. Did they say why?
Too much noise.
Well,
We're
tomorrow,
still missing a vital piece of the
the
puzzle.
demo for The Good Life will be available on Steam if you guys are interested. So that's pretty exciting. Once I finish playing Deadly Premonition, I'll probably play through the demo and then, of course, the game once it comes out. I'm really excited about that game. Uh-oh, I hear the raincoat killer. Time for another chase. Do any more speed runs of Dino Crisis, Caladary?
See you.
Maybe it will be like early 2022. So like maybe like January or something. Oh, so did you make any personal bests in your latest runs? Or did you make a world record? This is so dumb. Just totally acts him in the back. George, why are you waiting for him to push a box? Wow! Nice! Congratulations! Was it a big difference? Like a big difference in time between the two?
Where are you hiding?
You saw me come in this room. You know where I'm hiding. Steering intensifies. Okay, let's hide under the table because it's hilarious. And so obvious. Though he kind of blends with his white suit. Kind of blends in with the wall a bit. Though, you could totally see him. If you just look to your left, George. Ooh, wow, close to a minute. That's a lot of time. And 24 seconds. Wow. Very good. How long do you think it will last, the record? Is the Dino Crisis speedrunning community really active?
Where are you? Where are you hiding?
Dude, you can totally see York! Oh, it makes me laugh every time. It's so fucking obvious where he is. Oh my goodness. George, you are blind as a bat. Compete in all categories. Is trying his best but failing. Failing so hard. This is why Emily doesn't like you, George. You suck at hide and seek. York is the hiding master. He can hide in plain sight. Though, George could be just trolling him because he always throws his axe at him at the hiding spot, so maybe he does know where he is. He just wants to terrorize him, I guess. Alright. That was fun.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Well, we're on chapter 20. There's 26 chapters. I probably still have like a couple hours to go. 'Cause there's some side missions I need to complete in the epilogue. And there's a lot of like cutscenes upcoming in these next few chapters. So maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours if I don't goof off. I think I can get pretty close to the end by the end of the stream, I think. It's 2.5 hours, yeah. Because I really can't goof off. There's only the main mission stuff, and it's pretty straightforward. It's just really the cutscenes that are long. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Come on. about to say that she should be Agent Honor. What the hell? Most of these are coming up empty. We get to see the bathroom to the Galaxy of Terror, finally. Fun, it's huge. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. There's a hole in the bathroom wall. We could peek through if you want.
Huh?
Oh my goodness. It's Thomas's badge. Oh, it's the pandemic? Okay, that makes sense. Good on them. It's nice to hear a company that actually cares about their workers and doesn't exploit them. Thomas's badge, pierced with a knife. I feel some strong hatred here, Zach. What's the other project they're working on? To PC, to Switch. Oh, nice. Oh, come on, game. Dang, she got me. Oh, come on! I'm hitting her. Is it because she's glowy hands? I can't seem to get her? Okay. Uh-oh, I have a fly. My bit rate might go down. Hi, Gundam. How's it going? Oh, True Colors and its DLC. Okay. Oh, I don't have room. Timing is awful tonight. Oh, I missed completely. Oops. What? What? How did that not connect? Guitar, you have forsaken me with your one-hit kill. Come on. Yeah, with the Delta variant. Alright. There we go. You know why I'm having such trouble with these hallway girls. Oh, they released some DLC? Okay. Oh! Dang it. Please, Shadow Lady. Come on. What? I was far back, I thought. Okay. It's not my night tonight against these ladies, which is not very good because there's a bunch of them I need to fight. Maybe I should go back to my Magnum method. I was far enough back. Okay, you can definitely not grab me now. Lady, please turn visible. What? Oh my god! Why am I having such issues? I defeated them so fast last night. Okay. There we go. My goodness. Lots of failing tonight. Wait, which way do we need to go? I think the door, right? Ooh, and I can change my suit, so it's not stinky. Let's see, what should I put on? I never got the pink suit! Oh my goodness! I can't believe it. I never bought it. That is a for shame. Okay, well, we'll wear the pumpkin suit because it's October tomorrow. Oh, I didn't actually put it on. There we go. Yeah, I do have the original first game. But after Deadly Premonition, I'll do the Good Life demo, and then I'm assuming unless I probably find a short game to do, and then I will play the Good Life once it comes out. And I have no idea how long that game will be. I have a feeling it might be pretty long. But I could probably do the Life is Strange series for like November. Like just play through the first one. I have never played through the second one and the third one. Oh my god, my aim tonight sucks. I don't need that. Usually I destroy them all, but it's probably not worth it. The last time they didn't really give me much agent honor.
Yes.
I love how quickly the guitar will take out boxes. Poor Keith, his prized possession is now just being used to break things. Mainly just the Good Life. Maybe if I finish that one before October ends, I'll play through Silent Hill or something. It's probably not me, because I am missing so much tonight. I don't know if it's just the hitboxes or how to screw me over or what. Oh yeah, I have the demo to Tormented Souls, and I also have the obscure games. I got them on Steam, finally.
Yes.
thought there was an item back here. Guess not. Hi, Neko. How's it going? The Good Life is coming out on the 15th. The demo right now is out on Xbox One, and the demo for Steam will come out tomorrow. So, it should be up for pre-order, like on Steam and Xbox and PS4 digitally. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I hate this. Luckily, he's just giving me B buttons. Usually it gives a different combination. Oh, that was done. Is George stuck on something? He's not coming after me. He's just not moving in that corner. Alright, there he is. Oh, fuck! Oh, the last button, I hit X! Oh, dang it. Dang it! I hate the quick time events. Alright, continue. Ah! Last one! Alright. Well, at least the continue brings me right to the beginning of the chase. Oh no! Alright. Oh, now it's switching it up. I'm like looking at my controller, making sure I hit the right button. Open the door, York. Oh, thank you for hosting. Hello, hello. I'm running for my life. Yeah, I would love for York and the Rainbow Killer to be in Dead by Daylight. That'd be so cool. Oh my god, my hand is tired. Whew. We did it. Oh boy. All right. What the? What hit me? What hit me? Was there an enemy there? Oh, I guess an enemy came running out at me and I just didn't see it. did I miss that? That is not cool, game. It clearly went through her body. Yeah, and there'd be cool skins, like you could get, excuse me, York and Zach and Thomas and George. And given the fact that now Cheryl's gonna have a James skin, you can put, you know, Emily for York. It'd be super cool. I love how Dead by Daylight's just Smash Brothers for horror fans. All right. Let's save it in case it... ABS, always be saving because you don't know when the game might just crash on you. Let's get the last clue. Can I observe anything about the piano? I had an observed thing for a second. Oh, is it this? It's pitch black past the curtain. A no-go if you ask me. Some nasty surprises laying in wait, I bet. Alright, let's pick up the clue. This isn't how they taught me to use ice picks. No siree. Alright, last clue. What happened to Thomas? Let's find out. Alright, we know where Thomas is.
Huh?
We slowly climb up and slowly climb down. So awkward. We survived. Shame I effed up that last quick time event with the Manco killer. Stick into.
That's one bizarre setup. Whoever made this must be crazy.
That's actually an interesting door locking mechanic. Like, every time they go back there, do they need to shove that ice pick in? So does this mean that Thomas was just trapped down there, locked, locked in because Carol took out the ice pick on the deer head here? I'm just curious. Can I? What happens if I try to leave? Won't let me. Okay. Can I go on stage? Nope, I still can't go on stage. Alright. They really made this really deep underground. Look how long the staircase is. I'm getting flashbacks to going down the stairway in the Historical Society in Silent Hill 2. Bendy and the Ink Machine? I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that on Steam?
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. The perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was.
First things first. We'd better let poor Nick go.
Carol, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. I don't want you to die too. Oh, so sad. Oh, what's wrong with your boa? It's kind of being pulled up by a ghost. There's a Iron Maiden behind it. Look. This does not look like a fun room to me. There's like hardly any chairs. There's just one chair. There's not even a bed. There's an Iron Maiden. There's a spiked chair. Yeah, there's only the one, like, comfy chair. Yeah, George is a hardcore sadist. Yeah, my heart always breaks. I like, after everything we've seen in this chapter, that is the end photo they go with. The shadow lady busting out of the bathroom stall. Really, you could have picked something more. I guess maybe they picked it because of the badge in the background, but still.
Previously during the investigation. Okay then, Zach. Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
And that one. And that one too. All red seeds.
Welcome, York. The killings 50 years ago. There is something about it that you won't find written in those files. The people were attacking and killing each other, rampaging as though insane.
Quite a story.
York, I told you, it's nothing more than local folklore.
What does that all mean?
It's called The Legend of the New Raincoat Killer.
York, we found Thomas.
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature.
Yeah, they
The
probably
perpetrator
did.
is exactly who I thought it was.
But still, it doesn't seem comfy.
Dad? Dad?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
My little legs can only go so fast, dude. Yeah, maybe it's super fluffy. Or maybe they have like a air mattress they pull out sometimes. Some pillows hidden somewhere.
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
I'm right behind you, dude. There is a trading card in this little area, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled.
Dad!
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
And there's another one in a following cutscene. Yeah, you can see the little glowing up ahead. That's where the card is. Dad just disappeared on me.
Dad? Dad!
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
And game's like, you got too close, kid. I gotta make the dad model disappear before you actually catch up. So I guess this one's not too hard to miss. The other one you can easily miss because it spawns behind you.
Dad? Dad!
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Yeah, it's cool.
Are you okay?
Willie, get out of here. I was so sad to find out that he is not a nice dog. I was like, oh, he's such a good boy. Betrayal. Betrayal when I found out the real thing. What is wrong with his eyes? There must be something weird with my graphics card. His eyes have been messed up in the cutscenes lately. You know, it wasn't like that on my old computer.
You are waiting here for someone, aren't you?
Like his pupils are gone.
You are waiting for will be here soon.
It's a big battery symbol.
Grandpa, wake up!
Oh. I'm like, why did it get so loud? Oh yeah, it's one of the
Grandpa,
new scenes.
hey!
Oh, Emily. Sorry, my dear, I must have fallen asleep.
That's enough napping for today. Tell me the rest of the story.
Yes, of course. That was our promise, wasn't it? Before I continue on, though, I've got a little gift I want to give you.
Wow. It's pretty.
consider it a protective charm, like a signpost. It will help to lead you through your life.
A signpost?
One day, my dear, you will find out one of the truths of this world. That the world is filled with contradiction and inequality.
I like the picture of the golden retriever.
When that day comes, how you respond, what you do, that will be the instant that determines the value of your life. This pendant will show you the way in that moment.
The value of my life?
Yes, dear, the value of your life. I have faith that you will grow up into a woman who can make the right choices. Do you understand, Emily?
We come toward the climax. As the angels said, I was soon fated to meet him. What do you think of those dreams, Zach? So I do care for Emily.
What about you? We should take this opportunity and talk about this a bit.
If I hadn't seen York come into the bar, well, you wouldn't have found this place, would you? Now, how about that? I guess I've always been lucky when luck was needed. That's why I've been able to stay in business, too. Although we have Willie to thank for finding this room, I suppose. He's got a great nose. Clever, too. He'd be a great businessman if he wanted to be. I owed you
Probably
guys
means
one,
that literally.
and I owed York big time, too. You guys didn't tell anyone about that whole thing with Diane. I want to help you guys out. Is there anything I can do?
Kaysen, I appreciate the offer. But this is a police matter. You can leave everything to us from here.
Get out of my sex dungeon.
Well, okay.
George, look. These cigarettes. They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Carol's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
What do you think is really happening here in Greenvale?
Emily, let's focus on looking for York. I just hope there are more leads than a cigarette butt around here.
Hey, Willie, of course. You can track his scent, can't you, boy?
He can, and he'll
What do you
take us
think,
like the
officers?
long way to him.
Let him help you out, why don't you? Oh, he'd make a fine police dog.
I told you we don't need...
Sounds good, Kaysen. We need all the help we can get. Come on, George. Let's let them help us.
But they are civilians.
Do you have a better plan? As we speak, York might be...
We don't have coffee, but we do have sex and whips. Well, shit. Alright.
All right. Let's have them help.
Thank you, George.
But one thing. With York missing in action, I'm back in charge. And York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me
I like his
you'll
little
call for
butt
backup
patch
at the
with,
first sign
Willie.
of danger.
So
Yes,
cute.
of course.
I think we're missing something here.
Man, do you think he put Thomas
so
in
I'm
that
going to
cage?
look around a bit longer. You
I
go
bet
with
he did.
Kaysen and follow York's trail.
Oh.
Thank you, George.
Hi, Bucksbeam. How's it going?
We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
Hi, Deputy Willie. Going all right? We are just plowing through main missions right now. Lots of revelations. We have to say goodbye to Thomas.
Let's get rolling then.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Willie.
Hi, James.
Oh,
How's
not
it going?
counting on me, though, are you? Sheesh.
No, I'm not casing because you suck. Block you, Kate. Oh, fuck. You got ahead of me. You got some jamming music to clean with. Here, while you're listening. Wow, Thomas really took a weird route to the community center. That's my jam, man. Turn it up. Well, there's Brian's house.
He can be a
be
little
right back,
selfish,
guys.
but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time, through all the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time. I can't even remember a time when he wasn't around.
I had a dog when I was small, too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name, I know. He hated being left alone and always followed me around. I could tell him anything, even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's like he sympathized, and he didn't make fun of me. He would just listen. When I was done talking, he'd put a paw on my thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that. Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that
Oh,
way.
they're still yapping about dogs. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed, well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why, they're always happy. I'm positive that even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why, they'll just carry on, regardless. They see everything, you know. From their dog houses, they look out and they see what humans do.
Kaysen.
Oh, look, Deputy Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's get back to the chase.
So even though the game really didn't go into it in terms of what Willie is, we mainly learned about it thanks to the post-mortem interviews Suarez did after the game's release, where he said that Willie is Kaysen's keeper. There is an actual line in the game that makes you kind of suspicious of Willie. Brian says it during the epilogue. He says how Willie's always watching, so he's not exactly what he seems.
Thomas,
I'll finish
I know
this
that
when
you're
they're-
there. Your
they're done
disposition
talking.
is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol
should take off.
Please,
Go as
just
far
take
away
off
as you
and
can.
leave, Thomas.
Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you'd do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
Why don't you just say
If I
his
had
name?
someone
Just
like
tell
you,
me.
things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply. But recently, that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
Ooh, hear that venom in that?
But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
She likes me, though.
Thomas,
I also
considering
like
the
you, too.
circumstances, whatever I say might not
We
be
gotta go
important
clubbing,
to you, but I'll say
remember?
it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end.
Oh, thank you for
tonight.
subscribing.
You just stay
wait,
there
let's see
until
if it
then.
says minus Kisius. I hope I said that correctly. If not, I am really sorry. I really appreciate it. Aw, Thomas, no, don't go. Okay, but anyway, back to the Willie conversation. So there is that hint during the epilogue that Willie isn't what he seems. But I also like how during the game itself, during the lunch conversations at the sheriff department, and like Thomas's weird fear of dogs, and even George's weird, like, kind of fear of dogs, it seems like it's trying to hint at you that his fear might have been generated by Willie, at least with George. Because Kaysen's definitely a little afraid of Willie, because that is his boss. So I like how they kind of snuck in that like fear of dogs. And it might be connected to Willie if you squint. Knowing what he is he's not a real, like, normal dog. Yay! I got it! Well, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Oh, time for another convo.
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh no, it's just I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's, well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long, long time. I never had time to talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did. So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something.
Honestly, she probably wouldn't even hear what you said.
Right, let's get going. Deputy Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
I like how the game is really trying to get you to trust Kaysen right now. So him taking Emily to the hospital, you'd be like, oh, no big deal, no big deal. And it's just like a gut punch when you realize what he's done. And he's also buttering her up right now, too. So evil. I wish I could punch you. Zappa.
Zach, I'm hungry, but
How's it going?
I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas is certainly a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach?
Ugh.
Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking, too.
You get an iron stomach, York.
Why does God test us so, I wonder? That coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
Yeah, it's like, oh, your heart just clenches. You're like, no, she's not there. I was betrayed. Betrayed. Well, welcome. Yeah, we're in the thick of it now. About to say goodbye to Thomas, which I'm very sad about. Still breaks my heart every time. Thomas deserved better. Oh, you did? Yeah. Did you have any suspicions about George when you played? I did, because I saw his license plate.
It's only
and I
a
was
hunch
like, okay.
now, but I don't think
Is he the
Nick
killer?
killed Diane.
And then I just, as jokingly
What
to
do you mean?
myself, I'm like,
Me
yeah,
and
he's the
Diane,
killer,
we
he's the
were,
killer.
you know,
And I'm like,
pretty
wait,
close.
he actually
Sure,
is the
some
killer.
people
Fuck.
might have moral issues about it
Also,
all, but
he was the only really
I'd like to think that
muscular
I knew her
dude
pretty well. Every time
who
we
could
we
be
finished
in that
talking,
photo,
she'd
so that
bring
also
up
kind of
art.
pushed me towards
I'd make a
him
face,
as
you know,
well.
boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Sounds like something she'd say.
Nick was one of the few people who she could
Yep.
talk to.
Yes,
you
he
know,
did.
And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
No, you didn't.
What did he say?
I
No,
know,
you
that's
didn't.
fine. Something
When
like
did this happen? I guess Zach wasn't around to hear this conversation, because
Let's
I don't
go
remember
then
it.
and catch Diane's killer.
Okay, we're almost there. I like how Willie uses the crosswalks. He likes to follow the laws. He doesn't want to jaywalk. I mean, I guess because they do have a cop following them. They don't want to get a ticket. I've learned that if you kind of outpace Kaysen, sometimes it will yell at you like you've fallen behind, so that's why I'm staying behind. Just having him go, hey, where are you going? Follow Agent Willie. Gets kind of annoying. You guessed it was George pretty immediately because of a version of Tough Guy Cops.
Don't you feel almost nostalgic looking at her? I don't think I've ever felt that way looking at her.
Oh, you assume they reused Kaysen's
No,
bottle.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I could see that
It's
too.
a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach? Anyways, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room.
Days after we
Not in a
had
funny
those
way.
drinks in the
Don't get me
bar.
wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thumping inside, you know? It's inappropriate during an investigation. Right, Zach?
I really do like how they did the love story in this. It was very gradual. You really got to know Emily, and she really got to know York, and it seemed like, oh yeah, it wasn't like an immediate thing. I like how it grew over the course of the game. you could see why she'd be so panicked and worried, and you know, she became friends with him after that heart-to-heart. Of course, York also flirted with everybody else too, but still. I guess probably if I think about it, I liked it because Emily really didn't like him at first, but he grew on her, and it was just kind of sweet to see. You know, his little quirks grew on her, and she came to really care about him. Yeah, he has Polly too, and Thomas. He did want to go clubbing with Thomas, but that's not gonna happen now. Well, they get to be with each other in the forest. It's more unrequited for Zach because he's all alone in the real world.
Are you close to the Ingrams?
No. I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa, always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, you know. Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit. Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
Like, once you know about Kaysen, him spending so much time with... Oh, I'll shut up. Hold on.
I see Emily's face. When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn. Eating steak at the diner. Giving me directions in the car.
She never gave me directions in the car. What are you talking about, York?
And that coffee she made. And it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress. Zach, let's pray that she doesn't become a real goddess.
James having trouble keeping the blindfold on here. Oh shit! What was I saying? Oh, the Ingram twins. Once you know about Kaysen, it's really ominous how much time he's spending with the twins, because within this town, they have some sort of power themselves. They can see Anna and the other victims in the forest, so they have the ability to sort of kind of touch the other worlds. And my theory is that Kaysen was he was going to groom them, maybe to make them agents of the Red Tree, or additional agents to the Red Tree, because there's several different, I guess, Kaysens around, or agents, due to their power, and at least that's why I think he's spending so much time. Otherwise, it's like, why? You know, he's this evil being. Why would he spend so much time with such a wholesome family? Unless he just wanted to corrupt them and had fun doing that. But I think because they had the ability to see the other world, that maybe he thought he could turn them for use to the Red Tree.
York is nearby?
Yeah, he's in the clock tower.
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please?
And that's also why I think that York came to Zach. Zach obviously had a similar ability, and through him he's able to help protect the world from the Red Tree agents. This again, it's all my theories just for playing the game and whatnot, trying to make sense of the
Hey, so we took the long
of the
route
unexplained
here. You weren't playing
sections
with
of
us,
this
were you?
game.
George, we found out where York is. George? George! Kaysen, I'm going in alone.
Hey, you didn't forget what George said.
No, I haven't. And that's why you get to stay out here and keep trying to contact him. I'm just going to check things out. I'll stay out of danger. Trust me.
Okay, if you say so. I'll take care of this here.
Oh, you're on a time limit. Oh, that sucks. Have you been able to replay the game since your first playthrough? And do all the side missions and stuff? Because really, that's where the game shines, in my opinion at least, when you get to connect with the other residents. You can't even do melee damage. Yeah. Getting directions from his other love, Sigourney. Agreed. She was Miss Greenvale years ago. She was quite the looker.
Freeze!
Can you explain what the apparitions
Stop right there!
York sees? Sure, I can talk about my interpretation. So right now, obviously, we're surprised that Emily's actually seeing them. Yeah, let me get through this scene and then I'll kind of go into it. Because I know I gotta shoot.
What the hell?
Oh, wait. Okay. After this cutscene, I'll go into it. Thomas, don't go!
York, Emily is here. Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time. It's not too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me go. If you don't, the situation will be irreversible, unfixable.
York, no situation is reversible. Didn't you know that?
Everything proceeds along a path preordained by fate.
No. Don't go.
Goodbye then. I wonder who'll be the next person to open this door. Well, whoever that
It's not a
person
person, it will be
will
Willie.
be the one to decide your fate.
Goodbye.
Zach, what was I supposed to say? All I can do now is wait.
Don't worry, we're coming, York. Okay. So, Emily is now seeing the shadows, which kind of puts a damper on the whole thing that it's just stuff that York is seeing in his mind. I think that these shadows and whatnot, they're actually the victims of the massacre that happened in 1956 with the original Raincoat Killer, and we're seeing them because of the effects of the red sea gas that's coming up through the ground whenever it rains. You notice whenever we go to another world, it's always raining at the time. And I think that hold on, my pause. So Kaysen travels the world, I assume, but we know he definitely traveled throughout the United States, kind of planting red trees. I guess his deal was that the red tree wanted to sort of spread evil, and he was doing that by planting red trees all over the place. But it seemed like Greenvale was sort of a hot spot, like his home turf. So I kind of also came up with this theory that the reason why the shadows are so aggressive and attacking York and attacking others is that there may be a bit of a security system for Kaysen. If someone's getting too close to the truth or whatnot, that they'll come and attack. But I do still think that they are not really, I guess maybe ghosts, but the spirits of those who lost their lives in 1956. That's why their clothing looks a little bit old-fashioned and all that stuff. So the reason why Emily is able to see these shadows now is she's been exposed to a lot of the red seed gas lately, and now Kaysen wants to sort of delay her from getting up to York. So I think he's using his powers right now to kind of stall her. Give, I guess, maybe George more time to complete the BS ritual. But because Kaysen's right outside, I think he's having a heavy hand in allowing Emily to interact and see these shadows when she might not have, because she doesn't have the same abilities as York. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but I believe that the shadows are representations of the victims of 1956. I think they're connected to how much red seed gas you're kind of ingesting at the time. I don't think York and Emily are actually really fighting the shadows. This is why the others didn't hear York's commotion outside the Muses Gallery. I don't think he was really fighting it. It's more like a mental battle. Yeah, and so right now I think Emily is being kind of delayed by Kaysen using his mental powers to, fuck with her. Either that, or also he gets a kick out of torturing humans, and having her scared and afraid, I'm sure, is just like the best for him right now. She's stressed, she's worried about York, and now she has to deal with these weird, creepy creatures. Yeah. Alright. Haven't had a chance to do 100% playthrough yet. Played through several times since... Oh, so you haven't actually completed all the side missions and stuff. Okay. Well, it's definitely worth it to do. I highly recommend it, because you get some really cool conversations with the residents. You have every version? Cool. Same here. Same here. Do you have the board game as well? It's actually pretty fun. I'm sad I haven't been able to play it that often because there's not enough people around me. I wish there was a digital version so I could play with other fans online. Yeah, so when Deadly Premonition 2 came out, that really kind of solidified the whole thing that it's happening, it's like a mental battle because of his gun and, being from his hand, and yeah, he's not actually shooting things, I think. Yeah. Alright. Ah! You make this off. And also, it's, I want to point out, in this whole little sequence, you notice how much red seed gas we're seeing. It's not really coming up right now, but all these like blotches are supposed to be fog. I guess it's not loading in correctly. But it's clear that Thomas, his breakdown has been exasperated from the red seed gas. I don't think he would have been this homicidal if he didn't have such a high dose of the red seed gas, because we've learned throughout the game its effect it has on the human's nervous system, and it can make people kind of just go crazy. This is why I think he's oh fuck, I gotta run. Alright. Oh, thank you for killing that chick for me, Mr. Shotgun. Yeah. So all this is red seed gas. So all of his emotions are way out of whack. I'm sure he's not in his right mind right now. I'm sure learning that the man he loved is essentially setting him up to take the fall did not sit well with him. I feel so bad for Thomas. Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street, you mean. Yeah, you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Wasn't there was like a horror movie in the early 2000s where if you died in the game, you died in real life? And I think what was it called? And I remember, I didn't actually watch it, but I remember there was a reference to Silent Hill 4, The Room. And it was like a horrible reference because it was talking about the last fight. Everything they said was completely wrong. Was it called? Oh shit, I don't remember what it was. I need to look this up. I think game was in the title. But yeah, these people were forced to play a game, and if they died in the game, they died in real life as well. It was released in theaters. It was like a teen horror movie in the early Yes, that's it. Stay Alive. Stay Alive. That's the movie. Really cheesy, I think. Missed my Magnum. I like the one-shot kills. Oh! Whoops. Ugh, can I not get the barrel? Oh, I hurt myself too. Halloween Kill. Is that the sequel to Halloween? Oh, almost time for a battle. No. I don't want to kill you, Thomas. This is a respawning spot for health kits and stuff. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, you know what's a really good detail? If you go to the profiling, it's all static because Emily can't do the profiling thing. I thought that was a kind of a neat little detail. Wait, could she view his trading cards? Oh yeah, she can still view the trading cards. It's part 2 in the sequel trilogy. Okay, yeah. And that's actually coming streaming too, right? Like on HBO Max? Is that it? I think I remember something like that it would be available. You know, it would have been pretty cool if Emily had her own like special pause menu. I agree. Yeah, she can't even see the clues from the previous missions either. Alright. Time to go say goodbye to Thomas. It'd just be her kitchen. I like that. Yeah, just her kitchen with the big scorch mark up her wall, knives in the wall. Piles of messed up dishes. Oh, that'd be perfect. Now, I said this in my Let's Play, but this clock tower always just reminded me of the Great Mouse Detective. Like the big fight they had in Big Ben in that movie. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be on Peacock. Okay. I knew it was gonna be on some streaming service. I couldn't remember which.
You sure took your time.
This cutscene is actually really pretty. I like the bloom effect.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
Emily, I've been waiting for you.
Where's York? Is he okay?
He's quite the handsome one, isn't he? I liked him the moment I saw him. He likes someone else, of course. Who do you think that is?
I'm asking you if he is okay. Answer me.
Oh, yes. He is handsome. But me and Carol,
Like
we love
clock in the background.
not him,
It's so cool.
but a different person. My lovely G.
Cut the crap. Do you know what you're doing?
Why, yes, I do. All too well. Far better than you do, I think. You know nothing about yourself, nor this town.
Please don't make me shoot you.
You're a silly, sad little woman. We're heading for devastation. All of us. And no one can stop it.
Oh, Thomas. You're sick. But there's still time. We can get you help. I'll help you.
You're too kind, Emily. As kind as a goddess. That's why he likes you. This town is soiled, and only you are shining in it.
That's right, Thomas. Let's just leave
We
here
didn't
together.
get to see his tattoo. It's still weird that York
It
made
was
him
so
strip on
much
stage.
Better back then. We had so much fun. Emily, that was before you came. I won't let you have him.
I don't want him. She doesn't want him. She turned him down.
You filthy pig!
Okay. So this whole fight section is a little bit different in the 360 version. You had a fixed camera view when you were fighting, and all the quick time events were a little bit more complicated. There were like 3 button presses, sometimes 4. Yeah. Here we go. Hopefully I don't mess it up. He's a little bit hard to shoot because when you target on him, it doesn't really target him. Gotta sort of just have to wait until his gear passes through your crosshairs. It's easier to hit him when he's on the lower. Okay. I am missing. There we go.
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. I'll show you how serious I am. I'll turn you into hamburger meat.
Again, I do not want him. She does not want him. You can have him.
You pig. Dodge this. Eat this.
Every time I get a good aim, it's like, evade!
Take this. Have this.
Another good point is when he, he calls down the hook and he rides it towards Emily is another great shot to get him. You can also dodge his hooks just by moving around too.
You pig. You're gonna die, Emily.
But you can actually lock in on him, which is... I say why miss. You just have to trust me.
Looking pathetic,
Oh, whoops.
Emily.
I messed up. Ah!
This is good.
My gun is messed up now. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Ugh, I missed my chance.
Dodge this. You pig. Eat this. Take this. Eat this. Eat this. I should have done this sooner, you tramp.
Oh, damn! She's not a tramp? What the hell?
Eat this. You're gonna die, Emily.
Am I? Thomas really geared up for the fight. Yes, he did. Why am I having so much hard time locking in on him?
Emily!
My aim is pretty terrible tonight.
You pig! You're gonna die, Emily.
Oh, I think he's dead now. Yeah, definitely he's dead.
Thomas, don't make me shoot again. Surrender and turn yourself in.
Emily.
Yeah, I do too.
Emily,
Thomas.
I'd be so happy if that happened.
Sorry.
You could go back and save them.
That's enough, Thomas. Just come over here.
Emily, I just... I hate you so much.
No.
Die, you skanky swine. You stinking mutt. Get away. Get away from me. Get off.
It's such a horrible way to go for him.
Thomas!
Oh! Is that Thomas hanging there? Oh my god. He looks like a strung-up turkey.
I wonder if Swery like ghost ship,
Zach, was
because
that a
there was
gunshot?
a character death that was kind of similar.
I hope nothing terrible has happened.
Went through her face, and she was wearing a red dress too. Hi, Willie.
Hey, Willie. Are you here with your owner?
The ropes didn't load in, I guess, so that looks kind of awkward. Oh, there's my cords under my I think so, yeah. Keeson had his own plans, really. He didn't really care about George. He gave him a bullshit ritual. He wanted to plant a tree in Emily. I think he thrives on all the chaos too. Oh yeah, I have him in the Halloween suit. That's only in the Steam version of the game. He is ready for Halloween. It's almost October, and he's here for it.
Hey!
Hi, Emily. Thank you for coming to rescue me. You're amazing.
York, are you okay?
Let me insult you immediately.
I'm fine. Got to spend some quality time with Zach. I heard gunshots. Did you get our man?
York, Thomas is dead. I shot him. He tried to kill me.
Thomas. I suppose that this is the fate you talked about. But Emily, what about the murderer?
I just told you I had to shoot Thomas.
Thomas's actions may have surprised you, I understand that. But our job is to catch the killer, isn't it? You didn't let the killer get away.
York, are you saying that Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
What? That makes no sense.
Emily, are you out of your mind? Thomas was certainly neck deep in this. But he didn't kill the girls. He has concrete alibis for all 3 murders. He also doesn't have the reverse peace symbol on his back. These are basic facts that for sure you haven't forgotten.
Then who?
I need you to be strong, Emily. If Thomas is not the killer, then there is only one other possibility. The only one with free access to the department files, and doesn't have an alibi at the time of the killings. Love G himself.
George? George is the killer? And since when did you start thinking this?
I wasn't sure to start with, but you saw the pictures, right? In that secret room in Carol's bar. That was when I became 100% positive.
But George didn't have the tattoo on his back.
Ah, right. He doesn't have a tattoo on his back. But there is a pattern there.
What do you mean?
Emily, I'm not saying that the pattern was the tattoo. Remember what Harry said. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. And George's back is a perfect example.
Hey, you two! Could you explain this so I can understand what's going on?
Emily, come in.
Emily here. I've rescued Agent York
I
from
like
the
how it
clock
covers
tower.
Keeson's mouth.
Thomas is dead. I was forced to shoot him.
I see.
damn.
And you two are both all right?
York is a little weak, but we're heading back to the department now.
Okay. I'll do the same.
Emily, George is a friend of yours, isn't he?
Yes.
Then what we are about to do is going to be tough to deal with. Are you willing to go through with this?
York, I'm deputy sheriff. This might be a small town, but I take pride in that. It's my duty to make sure that we catch all the bad guys in Greenvale. Even if it means facing an end that I would never have hoped for.
Okay. Then let's get moving. This case is going to end at the sheriff's department.
Yep. Okay. Do you know if Origins has all the deals? No, it doesn't. Origins removed...
This is madness. Willie, come on. Let's go with him. Chickening out now would be like leaving after eating the appetizers.
Sorry, I forgot about his extra line. No, Origins removed all the extra DLCs. The extra little cutscenes, the house, the costumes, they're all gone. The only versions that have it now are the PC and PS3. A lot of people became 100% positive of something down in the bar's basement. Yeah, most likely. The pumpkin suit, yeah, it's PC only. This one, and there's also another one that makes the Raincoat Killer's coat like a gray color too. I think those are both PC only. In fact, I can put on the... Hold on, I'll have to go back to the title menu. I can put on the different Raincoat Killer skin. The Xbox version doesn't have any of the DLC. That didn't happen until the director's cut. So hold on. Don't worry, I will let this play normally once I get that skin on. Come on, skip. Let's go. Game is not gonna let me skip. You know, I wonder what happens if I put Emily in a different skin. Will she still have, like, the cat ears on? I want to see. So this is the Halloween coat. We're going to see that one.
Previously during the investigation. Okay then, Zach. Emily, I'm going in from the front. You secure the back.
Okay.
What should I do?
Kaysen, stay at the entrance.
No, don't cut me out now. If this was a movie, I'd be some minor nameless character. And I thought I was the cheerful sidekick that helped solve the case.
You know, fuck off, Kaysen. We don't need you here. Go away. Yeah, it is crazy that the Xbox version is still pretty much the most stable version of this game. You'd think after all these years, maybe one of the newer versions would be more stable. But no, they crash a lot. And it's frustrating because I do like some of the DLC stuff in the director's cut. It's a shame they took out like the suits and stuff in Origins. And I just feel really lucky that for the most part it's pretty stable for me on PC. I mean, just look at my hour count. Over the years I've been able to rack out quite a bit. But it's not like that for so many people, and it's frustrating because I want everyone to play this game, but it's like every time I have to give a caveat for every version of this game. Oh, we don't need to watch this. Yeah, that's where I guess
Zach,
the line comes in with the story about nothing keeping its shape through its entire lifetime, through eternity or whatever. Maybe he was trying to hint at George's back when he said it? Maybe, oh, you know, maybe he was trying to give York a hint that it was George. Never really thought about that. Oh, the door doesn't work. Oh, none of these work. I know I have to get keys in this version. It's blocked. Hi, Anna. I hope it does as well. It'll be pretty disheartening to see it run, if it runs worse than the Switch version. But I honestly don't have high hopes given the PC port for the director's cut. You know, I still want them to patch the Switch version so I can get the last stamp. Because Lord knows I'm not going to do it again for the PC version. You know, there's a key hidden in this trophy, right? And I thought maybe you could see it during the main game, but unfortunately no. It would have been so cool, a cool detail if they did hide the key in there during the game. Kind of like the Kaysen photo in the hotel. Like, I tried so hard to see if I could see key. No luck. Though the door was hiding in plain sight. It wasn't hidden very well. I guess I should probably change my suit. Oh no, it's still brand new. I'm still so sad I didn't get the pink suit. How embarrassing, I totally forgot. I guess I'll keep the Halloween suit on. I'm gonna change to the dancing all night when I have to go get to Kaysen though. Oh, I don't have the gun equipped. That's why. Like, why am I aiming?
Great.
So he does say something here. It's Emily's desk. I don't want her to take any more risk. And where's Thomas's desk? It's Thomas's desk. Why did he choose this ending? I can't understand, Zach. I don't know. Makes me so sad. And those computers are not plugged into anything. How do they get any work done? Oh, you didn't notice the door? Yeah, I pretty much noticed. I was like, York, you're not going to talk about the door that's behind the mattress here? You strongly considered building a Windows 7 PC just to play this game? Oh, you can't get it to work on your... I assume you have Windows 10? Damn. Oh, hi, Axton! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? It's... what's the most frustrating about this game is... you can never, like... someone's problems running it doesn't mean that, you know, someone else will have the same problem. It's just so scattershot. Oh. Yeah, when I saw the mattress up against the wall, I was like, why is it there? And I'm like, why is there a door there? Is this like a game error? Like a texture error or something? So what's frustrating is that, like, everyone's problems with this game is different, and the solution doesn't work for every person. You know? Like, I say, hey, I can play this without doing backwards compatibility, but for someone else, the game just will not run unless it's like Windows 98, and that then causes another issue with the aiming, and it's just, oh, it's so frustrating. I just wish it worked, like, straight up just worked for everybody. You know, little glitches here and there, fine, whatever, but it doesn't run for people, and it's frustrating. It's like a lottery if this game will work on your PC. Yes, this is a Halloween suit that was only on the Steam version of the game. He is ready for Halloween. Can I pick this up yet? Come on. So, Axton, were you playing Final Fantasy VII? I thought you were taking the whole week off. I was surprised that you gave a raid. Where are you in the game? How's it going? Ooh, nice. Oh, there's a cool little observation here. Emily will handle this, though I hope we can deal with this ourselves, right, Zach? So Emily's going through the back. Moments? So you just basically got them all their limit breaks to the max. Okay. Oh, you hadn't? Okay, yeah, that is fun. They're super cool to see. Which ones were new for you? Let's see. I'm trying to think. Which one did I really like? I liked Tifa's, and Cloud's are pretty cool too. The only problem was with Final Fantasy VII was like the summons and the limit breaks. You couldn't skip the animations, so sometimes it took too long. I remember when Final Fantasy VIII came out, I was super excited that you didn't have to sit through all the summon animations anymore if you didn't want to. Oh yeah, when they speed at you, it is pretty scary. It's like, oh shit. Now, I think this is really cool how they put all the red raincoats in this room, because this was really the only room you saw raincoats in. They weren't red, they were yellow, but I think it's cool they're really showing you here. Yeah, George is the raincoat killer. It's a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Symbology? Is that the word? Oh, a turkey sandwich. I'll take that. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't... Fuck. I thought I reloaded my gun already. Oh, he's so slow reloading.
Amazing.
Where did you come from? Did someone drop the key yet? Was there not a key in this room? Am I having a brain fart? I thought there was a key in this room. Okay, I guess not. There's one in the conference room too. Top to die.
Nice shot.
Yeah, the soundtrack is fire. I agree with that. I remember when I made my first Let's Play for this back in 2010. I was in this room and I was trying to figure out what this said on the whiteboard, and while I was doing this, there was this shadow that grabbed me from behind, scared the shit out of me.
Nice shot.
I was like, that was not cool, game. Okay, I think I got all the keys from here. So let's go downstairs. Oh my god, I didn't realize my health was that low. Actually, using my health. Oh, I should turn my mother doll. There you go. Can of tomato sauce. Breakfast of champions. How is... Oh, he's full. Never mind. I do think it's pretty cool how basically your first fetch quest in the game points you to the secret room right from the get-go. It's like, oh, there's a hidden door in this cell. That's important. Oh, I don't need magnum bullets. Oh, it's first aid kit. I want that. Ugh. Body disappeared so I can pick this up. Please? There we go. Oh. I think you mean Blanca or Super Saiyan George. Oh, come on. Ugh. I gotta say, the time you have to wait for bodies to clear so you can pass through them must be very annoying if you're trying to speedrun this game. Hi, Anna. Dear, such erotic creatures, brother. I also like the imagery of Anna kind of leading us through the sheriff department, through the streets of Greenvale, to the Galaxy of Terror, through the hospital. It's very cool. Let's save in case it crashes on me. Don't be messing with my girl, brother, even though I'm a major creep and I've loved her since she was a minor. Oh, speaking of which, so Emily isn't the only one George targeted. I think that he also targeted Thomas when he was still underage, because he, I think he was probably like 17 when he met George. And of course, Carol too. Carol's underage. She's still only 20 at this point. Not even old enough to serve alcohol at her own bar. But yeah, he likes them young, which is very creepy. I did that on purpose. I love it. So it's funny, like everyone, by this point in the game, you think, oh, I can just bust through doors. You go and it's like, nope. You gotta hold it down. Yeah, Thomas and Carol didn't have a chance. I feel so horrible for them. I hate this song. Ugh. Just noise to my ears. I do wonder how they got the trees to grow in here. Like, is this just in York's mind, or are there really trees in this room? Kind of gives me a headache. It's kind of like the tune in Silent Hill when you leave the Alchemilla Hospital after completing the other world. There's this music that just is blaring and it just causes a headache to me. I have to actually turn it down when I play. It's just really the saxophone, I guess, part of it. This part's fine, but the beginning part where it's just screaming at you, I don't like. Come on. This part I don't like. Alright. Let's go up here. There's a dead dog on the altar. I don't know about the age of consent in Japan. I still think it would probably be frowned upon. I mean, because George is so much older than everybody. It's just still creepy behavior. Even if they were 18, let's say, it would still be creepy. Just the difference in maturity. He was hitting on Emily when he was 32. She was 16.
Yes.
And at that point, Thomas is 18, I think. So, a man in his 30s hanging out with the high schoolers, not a good look. Age of consent is 13 in Japan? Whoa! Whoa! I had no idea. Wow. That is young. I do think that Swery meant for it to come off as creepy, though. At least in this game. Hey, you know what? 24 is better than 32. And you're 18, so that works. At least at that point, you're an adult. And yeah, 24 isn't that big of an age gap. At least in my opinion. But when you're in your 30s, that's a little weird. To go for someone that young. And the power dynamic between him and Thomas too. And with Carol. I mean, even my own parents, there's like a 4 or 5 years age gap, and I mean that's not a big deal, but it's a big deal when you're talking about a 15-year-old and someone in their 30s.
Carol!
And 10 years isn't even that bad either. But George was definitely a predator. Like in the town, it seems like the sheriff, I mean, they don't really talk about a mayor or anything, but he holds like a lot of respect, power. Everyone seems to look up to him. So he had a lot of sway. Definitely. Yeah, and drugs. He's drugging them as well. That's a big no-no.
Carol! Are you okay? George did this to you.
Thomas. He's dead.
Like even Emily and York, they have
I had to.
Bit of an age difference. Well, I guess depending on which age you want to go for, because on the Japanese official site they said York was 33, but originally on the US site they said he was 36. She was only 26, so they had a 10-year gap, maybe. Oh yeah, kind of like Tiger King, for sure. Did you guys hear they're making a sequel documentary to that? That is insane. And one of the zookeeper guys, the guy with the prosthetic legs.
Kason,
He died.
Case it, quick!
I think from a drug overdose? Am I remembering correctly? I totally think Carol Baskin killed her husband. Yeah, I think George saw
She needs a full stomach
Thomas.
and liver cleansing.
He was vulnerable. It's such a small town. And wanted to have power over someone and roped him in and then got him to...
I can't take her alone.
Please, got his sister as well, and from there it's kind of a domino
I'll do it
effect.
fast. But if something happens, don't blame me, okay? Just go.
I haven't been this emotional in a long
Yeah, it seemed like
Can you tell, Zach?
they did mention a lumber mill owner and whatnot, but I just assumed that it was... Because George says, I kept talking to Harry about shutting it down, so I assumed he was also an owner. That's how they made their fortune with the lumber industry. So I actually think that Harry is the de facto leader of the town, but because he's so hands-off, it kind of fell to George and the sheriff department. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I think the argument most people make is that most people don't really, their minds don't really mature until 25, 26. At least that's what science says, apparently. Your brain is still developing. I can't imagine wanting to date a 16-year-old when you're in your 30s. Oh my god. Different mindsets. Completely different mindsets. At least when you're in your 20s and it's like the person's graduating high school or whatnot, you're still close enough. But 30s is like a whole nother level. To want to date a teenager just seems insane to me. Yeah, I do think Carol Baskin killed her husband. I'm down with that theory. And also, hey, if the person's 18, okay, yeah, they're legal, it's fine, but still.
Previously, during the investigation,
Eyebrows raised
Thomas,
if you're
got nowhere to run
in your
now.
30s.
Just surrender yourself.
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. Die, you skanky swine.
Carol, are you okay?
You!
York, are you saying Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
Love G himself.
I always like how it cuts it off on the PC port. It's like, no, we're not going to finish that thought. Cut off. Hi. It's not as dramatic with the grayscale coat. It would have been cool if they offered like other colors too. Like maybe a hot pink or something. Let's try to leave. I can't. It's just such a big maturity gap. I mean, at least people in their 20s are kind of in the same mindset, going for their careers, living on their own and whatnot. A teenager is just like 18, 19, you're in your 30s. What do you have to talk about?
So, Zach, I'm thinking of asking Emily out for dinner once this is all over.
Nothing too fancy. Just somewhere where we can relax. You know what? Nick's Diner might be a good idea. I think I owe him a nice big tip, too.
No, let's not have her cook dinner, Zach. That would be an awful date. They'll have food poisoning. Dinner's gonna be cookies. or candy. Don't forget the jars of candy in her house. Okay. Okay, it's 10:47. I think I will go until I get through with the George fight at least. So on Monday we will deal with Kaysen and part of the epilogue, because there's a lot to do in the epilogue.
Yes. Nice shot.
So I definitely think by midweek next week I'll be able to play through the Good Life demo for you guys.
Great. Amazing. Nice shot.
Oh, I'm like, why is it taking so many shots? I'm not using my Magnum. No wonder. There we go. I think George just liked having power over people because of his abusive mother and stuff, and the comments he made to York during his fight. Oh, bye, Neko. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. I will kick his butt for sure. I have the power of God and anime on my side here. And a Magnum that doesn't run out of bullets. Yeah, Zoolander with Magnum. Is the Danny DeVito one, is that like a Sunny reference? I keep seeing a meme with him dropping like a condom or something and something about my Magnum dong. Am I far enough away? Okay, it won't blow up. Okay, there we go. It's not Thomas's desk. Well, actually, the catalog's there. He's just missing his mat. And Emily's desk has all the candy. And cookies. That looks like her desk. Yeah, okay. I hope I dropped my condom for my Magnum dong. Okay, I've seen that. I haven't watched the show, but I've seen that meme. Yes, I saw Chris Pratt is playing Mario. That's such a weird casting. Like, I wonder if they did that, like, thinking that, oh, people would want to see the movie because Chris Pratt's in it, but I think more people would have been happy if it was just the guy who voices Mario currently. Like, is he going to try to do the voice, or is he going to do his own Mario voice, you know? Yes, Seth Rogen's playing Donkey Kong. That was so, like, what the fuck? You know, I'll still see the movie, but I'm just sad that the guy who voices Mario currently doesn't get to be the voice in the movie. He's put in all this work over the years. Give him the movie, guys. Like, he doesn't even sound like Mario. Like, why him? I guess we'll find out when the movie comes out. Or the trailer, at least.
Huh?
Hi. Just shoot him. Just shoot him, York. Right in the face. And go save Emily from Jason, please. Every time I play this, it's like I wish I could change the outcome. Here's Thomas's desk. You get a biscuit. I don't know about you guys, but when I got this biscuit and then the Emily sandwich, bagel sandwich in the room with her desk, I didn't want to eat it because it was like, oh, I can't. They're still with me if I don't eat it. Now, just think about going ahead. Alright. He has, quite a throw. Oh, oops, I forgot the axes can turn corners. Somehow he managed to flee. Somehow we stopped in our tracks and watched him go. Oh, he is in the movie? But still, he should totally voice Mario. I'm glad he's casted in something in there. But all these years, he should be Mario. It's me, Mario. Oh, that would be pretty awesome, actually. If it was a misdirect and it's all about like Wario and Luigi. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. And they'd be like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. Alright, let's go back to the guitar. Hopefully my aim is a little bit better. Like, I wonder if the movie does well, will they replace Mario's voice with Chris Pratt? Alright. Here we go. Again. It's like her hitboxes are messed up. There we go. We've also gone through a couple, like, Shaggy and Scooby and Bugs Bunny stuff. Chris Pratt did a video on YouTube where he did the... Oh, I didn't see that. How was his Mario voice? There's a... Oops. There is a health kit, one of these. If I remember correctly. That's gonna be in the last one I look in, right? Wasn't the last one, but I might as well check this one. Okay. I expected more speedy shadows at me. Guess that's not happening. That's weird. There we go. No, just the one quick girl. The other guy, for some reason, I guess glitched over the fire, so he didn't run at me as I expected. You found some games for console. The Game Wave? I've never heard of that either. Do you know when it released? Is that a handheld console? There's only 13 games in it. let's end the Raincoat Killer legend. I missed the last part of that. Emily's desk! Got a bagel sandwich. Coffee or something in there? Oh, crackers. Oh, I saw you. It's some very basic processing parts grafted to a DVD player, and the controls are IR remotes. Pretty sure that was Intellivision's last run at consoles. Oh. So, what kind of games were they that you bought? I guess what genre, I guess you should ask what genre of games were the 4 games that you were able to purchase. Can I reach him? Oh, I can. Released in Canada in 2005. Oh. I have to look that up. I've never heard of that console. I'm interested to see what kind of games were on it. Let's shoot the barrel. Two trivia games and 2 knockoff puzzle games. Oh, okay. What kind of trivia? Was it like a Trivial Pursuit type of game? Or like Jack Doesn't Know, or whatever those series were called. Or Seen It, whatever version number. Those DVD games. Okay, no problem. Oh, oops. Let's hit it too late.
Oh!
What should you watch first? Star Trek, The Next Generation, or Deep Space Nine? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a a big Star Trek fan, but I did see episodes from both those series. I think they're both pretty good. Cisco was a pretty good captain. But I'd just say Next Generation because that's the one I think I know more than Deep Space Nine. So go for Next Generation. Yay! We're here, guys! Time for the fight! Wait, where's the phone to save? Oh wait, it's at the top of the stairs. I'm thinking of the previous department. Now this is my favorite music from the soundtrack. I love this song. How did I miss that? Wow, that box is just shaking. Oh, come on. There we go. It's weird. In the director's cut, they had this song, but then they added vocals to it for the credit scene. But I don't think that's been released. Yeah, I would have thought they would have put it on the soundtrack that they released for the collector's edition, and then the Steam release, but they didn't. Though I think I prefer the non-vocal version that plays now. I don't know, it seems more haunting. And also reminds me of Laura's theme from Twin Peaks. Really? Come on! There we go. You found the version with vocals on YouTube? Oh, I gotta look then. I didn't realize someone ripped it from the game. Ammo bullets. All right. Okay, let's shave. Should I change my suit? No, let's keep the Halloween suit for this fight. I'll save my game. I'm going to drop off some of my weapons that I'm just not using, so I don't have to scroll through. Oh, I can't put that away. Oh no, we need that one. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna fight George. He's going down. Oh, thank you so much for gifting a sub. You're so nice. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Any money I earn through this, I just put it towards the Extra Life charity that I raise money for all year round. So I greatly appreciate it. It's going to a good cause. Okay. So I think I'm all set. Just sinking into the pachinko. Well, my pachinko machine doesn't take money, so. Alright, time for the showdown. You know what? Maybe his eyes are messed up because I have the DLC suit on. It's weird that he doesn't have pupils. I guess I'll find out on Monday when I do the vacation fight, because I'll switch suits.
I finally got to see the real Greenvale. I knew you country folk were shy. It took you long enough to show me who you really are.
York, this is a wonderful and powerful town. Especially when it is raining.
His teeth got all sharp,
I always
too.
get depressed when it rains. Especially in this town.
This town has two great treasures.
Yeah. You've been waiting a long time to post that, haven't you?
Those seeds are one of them. But I don't think they deserve to be called a treasure.
I like how it's the fight music is very heavy metal type, but in his car it's classical.
But you'll agree with my selection on the second treasure anyway.
I don't disagree with treasure number 2. Emily sparkles like a precious gem.
She sure does.
This town.
Oh my goodness!
Since she came here, the goddess.
Thank you so much, Zappa.
Gave us
You were so generous. That's so many. Oh my god. I've never gotten this many subs before. You guys are amazing. Oh my goodness.
I realized I was
Thank you so much. Again, it goes to a good cause. I put the money I earned towards the Extra Life
George, I agree you were a fool, and you are a fool.
fundraising. That and also my YouTube. If I ever get a payout from YouTube, I also put it towards the Extra Life. You guys are so cool. Thank you so much. Oh, my heart.
Not even one. You're the worthless fool here, and that's what proves it. But me, unlike you, I am strong. I have power. My mother taught me.
No, your mother was wrong, George. Your mother was psycho.
Always correct and right. My mother stepped on my face with her stiletto heels because she had power. And when her heel pierced my cheek, I learned to respect her. Since then, I obtained power of my own and found my own disciples. I became divine.
You made Boss George in Soul Calibur?
Is that
Oh, I would love to see that.
with my hands? I want Emily.
Do you have a
in her
screenshot?
stiletto heels.
You're out of your mind. The goddess won't smile for you anymore, George.
You know, we find out George is a furry.
York, have you ever shot down a deer? Oh, it's so different from shooting a man. Deer hunting is great. They can be erotic creatures. Those black eyes,
Erotic creatures? What the fuck? No.
Hunting is a sign of power.
Okay, cool. I would love to see it.
Did you know, York? From time to time, there's a family of deer that comes down to the graveyard. I shot them full of bullets, and they still remain standing. First, I thought they were zombies, but when I snuck up on one, cut its stomach out, I found the truth.
He wants to fuck a deer, that's for sure.
Those seeds made those deer invincible.
George, no Olympics for you. You'll fail the doping test. You'd be good food for wild animals, though.
Shut your crap, York. I have these seeds.
Shut your crap. That's such a weird line.
To me, and that proves my divinity.
Again, I think you get more in your mouth if you just stuff them in your mouth and not like try to pour them from your hands, George. But I guess it's less dramatic if you just stuff your cheeks full of red seeds.
This is the mark my
Emily doesn't want me. I'm gonna go fuck a deer.
power. The red tree.
The red tree? You've got that all wrong, George. That's the mark of child abuse.
They're very bony creatures. A Chucky show, really? When is that coming out?
Carol's death gave me eternal strength.
Is that coming out in time for Halloween?
It's surging through my body. I can no longer be killed. York, aren't you honored? You'll be the first to congratulate me for my new powers.
Sorry to disappoint you, George, but I'm going to kill you instead. Because I got the power of God and anime on my side. I have the Magnum. And you can't stop bragging.
You think you're so clever? Maybe more, York. I am the chosen one. You think you're so clever? I got maybe more. Getting Anna and Becky involved was all too easy. Carol and Thomas built a secret club for me. All we had to do was tell them about it, and they were giddy to join us immediately. And that's where I used the seeds on Anna and Becky. Amazing results.
Okay, good. Just time for Halloween
They
then.
went berserk, like cats.
I haven't watched the Chucky movies and stuff. I'm very squeamish with horror movies because I don't like gore. So I haven't seen a lot of horror movies.
So I made my decision. She would be the first sacrifice for my immortality.
George, your poetic prose is a bit confusing. Let me reword this so it makes sense. You chose Anna as your first victim, so you could be a first-degree murderer. And you framed Thomas so it looked like he did it.
You saw him, didn't you?
Shut your mouth, George. Don't talk about Thomas like that.
He knew that he was only being treated as a substitute for Emily. He knew that. And Carol knew too. But they played along with your sick games.
Yeah, he's gross.
Oh my, you're making me cry. He's the one who told me about the Raincoat Killer.
Yeah, but he didn't
About how to
believe
become
it.
divine, too. He didn't believe any of it. But when he told me, it all made sense. Why was I born in such a run-down dump? Why did my mother beat me every day? Why didn't Emily want me?
Because you're old, dude. You're like 20 years or senior. Or no, 16. 16 years
All
or
these
senior.
things were just preparing me for something more. Ultimate power! Ah!
Swery said in an interview that he got pretty brokenhearted that when the game released in Japan, there were YouTube videos released of, I think, this fight scene and probably Jason's fight scene, and people were making fun of it. I mean, it is goofy, but I just feel bad thinking about it. How many people just make fun of the game, not really seeing the heart behind it.
With an imagination like that, you belong in the zoo. Hollywood Zoo.
I still think he went Super Saiyan. He also looked like Blanca with those, oh, I just forgot the name.
Time to get serious, York. This is the end.
Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. What is that called with the sideburns? There we go.
Let's settle this, York.
Whoa! Whoops! I messed that up.
This is the end. Die! What? You scum!
This is why I always tell people to get the Magnum. If they didn't get it from Willie, the Infinite one, at least buy a Magnum from Panda Bear, because it takes off so much from George and Jason.
Scum!
And the boss fights are a lot easier.
Why? Why?
It's only the power of Shaggy Rogers. Exactly.
Why? Why are you doing this to me? It wasn't me.
I'm so sad that they didn't
do
have him
anything.
voice Shaggy in the Scoop movie.
I know that I apologized to Piranha, didn't I? I know I didn't with you, but still. I didn't do anything wrong. You know who it was. He's the one who made me do all this. He's the one that gave me the wonderful present. And it filled me with confidence. And that was when I realized. That I am blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Are you an MLM mom, George?
No, you haven't. No right to hold on to it.
Oh wow, you had like a little marathon there.
You mean this? Why
Which
are you
is
so
your
concerned
favorite
about this
out of
locket?
all those?
I told you I'm the chosen one. Only the chosen one can own that locket.
Well, too bad. It's mine now, George. Deal with it.
That's what he told me.
Okay, at this point, I like to put on this submachine gun.
I am special. I am.
It's easier to aim. And also, at that point, on the original 360, it was, the camera was more pulled into York, so you really couldn't move. It made it more clear that you were supposed to aim at the axe flying towards you.
How can this be? I'm divine.
No. You're a first-degree murderer. And I'm federally.
I like how York's done with his shit. He's like, no,
George,
shut
of
up,
course you're
George.
going to lose.
I'll tell you how it is. Let's get you out of your fantasy world here. I'll give you the cold hard facts. You're a loser. A murderer. 2, 3, and Curse of Chucky. Oh, really? You like the sequels better than the original. How did Mark Hamill do? I know wasn't he the voice of Chucky in the remake? Did you like the remake? I think there was a phone app like connection with the doll or whatever. Oh, you haven't watched it. Okay. We did it, guys. George is dead. Next time, Monday, we will check out George's house and probably fight Jason. So it looks like we're gonna probably wrap up Deadly Premonition mid next week, and then I will start on The Good Life. So let's go ahead. Alright. So let's see if there's anybody else streaming at the moment. I can give them a raid. So give me 1 second. I didn't pull it up earlier because I'm a dope. Let's see. Who can I raid? Oh! An Eternal Enigma is streaming Silent Hill Homecoming. That should be good. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again so much for watching me and for the subs. You guys are amazing. Oh, tonight was amazing. Thank you so much. So have a great weekend. I will speak to you all again real soon. If you missed any of the stream, I should hopefully get this uploaded sometime tonight. All right. So let's give Enigma a raid.